Om Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody. Before we take up further, we will have 5 minutes Ram Naam.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Having made an attempt to quieten our mind with the soothing Ram Nam, we will also try to hear now a beautiful, inspiring bhajan.
हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन है। हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन है। प्रेम के सिंधु दीन के बंधु, प्रेम के सिंधु दीन के बंधु, प्रेम के सिंधु दीन के बंधु, दुख दरिद्र विनाशन है। हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन है। हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन है। नित्य अखंड अनंत अनादि, नित्य अखंड अनंत अनादि, नित्य अखंड अनंत अनादि, पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन है। पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन है। जगदाश्रय जगपति जगवंदन, जगाश्रय जगपति जगवंदन, अनुपम लख निरंजन है। अनुपम लख निरंजन है। हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन है। प्राण सखा त्रिभुवन परिपालक, प्राण सखा त्रिभुवन परिपालक, प्राण सखा त्रिभुवन परिपालक, जीवन के अवलंबन है। जीवन के अवलंबन है। जगदाश्रय जगपति जगवंदन, जगाश्रय जगपति जगवंदन, अनुपम लख निरंजन है। अनुपम लख निरंजन है। ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, 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 ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। हे जगदाता विश्वविदाता हे सुख शांति
inspiring and humble life and teachings of spiritually evolved souls, Mahatmas, they are often a perennial inspiration for sadhakas, because it's a proven, it is not simply words. Their life is a proven truth, not an academic. So here today, in order that our spiritual journey becomes more and more beneficial and effective, we are blessed to have the Ashirvachan of Param Pujya Mataji Jnaneshwari. We are back again, and today's chapter is 23rd. God never punishes. We are going through each and every chapter to pick out certain tools for us, which will help us in handling our daily life. Not merely when we get into trouble or we are confronted with trouble, even otherwise, to make our life smooth, peaceful, blissful, contented. There are so many clues that are hidden in this text. So that perspective should be there while we approach each and every chapter. So here the title is God Never Punishes. During the days when he was with Mahadev Prasad, there was so many people came there, and one person was arguing with Papa on the various aspects of sadhana or general life problem. The lesson is, when we approach all problems from the individual level, this is very important, please. Never at a higher level. Our intellect is trying to bring out unknowingly, various factors which we think we are right and which we think that others don't know. We are purely viewing it from the individual angle. When we are there is a limit then. To what extent my intellect can go, there only it can go. Based upon that, I start arguing. And when the ego is very strong, naturally, I may cross the borders of decency also. Because I am right, you are wrong, That is the most predominant thing in my mind. The same way, the other party can also say that. What will be the net result? Both of them will never get any peace of mind. Both of them will be angry inside, restless inside. All the negativities will be inside. But here what happened? At the time of going, Papa called him and said, "Still I love you. I have nothing against you." That man did not accept anything. But next day he comes with a choked voice. He said, "Maharaj, because I told you all those things, I cannot speak now. I have been punished." Spontaneously says, God never punishes. When he says that, we have to do a little bit of thinking. The Creator, the Alpha, the mysterious force, when this whole setup has been brought out, in order that there is a orderliness, he brought out laws, scientific laws, so that suppose you pour the water, water will not go up, it will go down only. Scientific laws are there for everything. For anything that we see, it is governed by a law. So when the law is taking its hold, we call it as punishment. God does not do it. A very important factor we have to always find. We need not blame anybody, If I become angry with you, the same anger, does not allow me to become peaceful. That is the law. But suppose I love somebody, the heart wells up with love for everybody. A pleasant feeling develops. You just watch yourself, then it's very, very clear. He does not interfere in the laws. He never punishes, but the law has its own course. We cannot take the law into hands. The law will take us into its hand. Is it not? Just like in the Vyavaharik, when we trespass, we are punished. Same thing. So, when he said, God never punishes, it makes us to think. Punishment is self-inflicted. I have invited the punishment, unknowingly, agreed. That is one aspect. Another aspect is, immediately, he is a simple person. Though he shouted something, he is a very simple and innocent person. He had so much regard for Papa also. He took Papa's hand and rubbed here, and the throat got cleared. He said, "You are a great Mahatma, you have got a great power, this and that." Papa again said, "Your own faith has cured it." God in the form of faith showed him. So even there, the thing is, whenever something is made through us, the lesson for all of us is, when somebody says, felicitations, this and that, award giving, though from the Vyavaharik angle to satisfy somebody, we may have to bow down, heart of heart we will never accept it, We are fully aware that it is because of him only it happens. As Pujya Swami Muktanandaji always used to say, whenever somebody says something about him that you are doing this, he will say, "As he is my wont." This is the word he used. I passes it on to Papa. Similarly, the ownership is not at all taken. Whether we realize it or not, we have to train ourselves for this. There will be umpteen number of instances in our life where people may congratulate us. That is why in the ashram when we reply, we don't say congratulations. God made it, possible for him to do it. God chose him for it. Everywhere we try to bring in that glory to him, that we keep on repeat. We repeat in glory to him for facilitating everything for us. Everywhere the credit goes to him, not to the individual. This is a powerful lesson for all us. And there is a third point. charity. He makes a mention about charity. Incident was, somebody who was accompanying Ram Kinkar. He has made it a point that 10% of his salary will go for charitable purposes. The Papa makes a mention. All people, Grihasthashramis, because they are the only earning people. Brahmacharis or Vanaprasthis, retired people, they may not be doing. Nowadays, they may get pension, they can also do that. So, how do we pay back for all that has been given? In the 17th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he prescribes 3 methods: yajna, dana and tapas. For all that we take from the Mother Nature, we give it back, through productive work, creative work. That's called yajna. For all that we get from the society, we part with whatever we have, dana. For all that we get from this body, we do tapas, austerity, to replenish what has been taken, what has been used, what has been utilized. So here Papa is bringing the dana aspect, a wonderful aspect. I owe everything to the society. Whatever I use, whatever that makes my life comfortable, even whatever that makes my life living, I owe to the unknown, so many unknown authors. I cannot meet them, I cannot know them, I cannot remember them. All that I can do is, when God has facilitated me with something, that I share with them. Very important point under this chapter. Before he closes, he brings out this charity. He says, the householder has no right to exist as such if he does not share his food every day with a hungry man of no means. In fact, it is declared that a man assumed Grihasthashrama with the specific object of carrying out this noble ideal. Such is the piety of the householders in temple, dharmashala. So this aspect also is something to be yajna, dana, tapas. We are not doing any charitable act. There is no other word. We are only paying back to some extent whatever we have. So payback theory. Yes, payback theory. It should not remain as a theory or a subject for lecture. It should become a reality in our life. Every month when we earn, whatever we have, we should see that it is shared with somebody else. And as Papa's devotees, we can say then only we have the right to exist. That is, me to we should be there. Me to me should not be there. Hari Om.